What's going on, YouTube? It is the God About Lights. I'm just trying to adjust my camera real quick. I hope all is well with you guys. I'm just gonna give it a second to give people time to come in for the reading because I know YouTube has been a little bit funny lately, but my audio should be working according to them. I shouldn't have any issues. Let us see, because they've been playing around. I'm just gonna double check over here. Okay, everything seems to be good. Just give it a second. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so sorry for all the issues that I was having with the audio yesterday. I can't even understand or begin to understand what the hell be going on sometimes. But today we're going to do a weekly look ahead. I kind of want to see what guidance you need to know, not only about the energy around you, but just for yourself. Let's see what's coming in this week for you, what your focus needs to be. Um, so let's see what is going on for the collective Holy Spirit. Let's kind of tap in. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you guys being here. If you guys have any issues with audio, please let me know because you guys are literally like the only way I know if everything is working properly, okay? But okay, let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know this week? I also want to play around with a spread that I love doing. I usually do them in my own personal readings, but something has been calling me to do them with you guys lately. And I've also been practicing them in a tarot class that I do. So they seem to be going really well. So we're gonna try it out too, okay? But okay. So this week, collective, I feel like you could be overthinking a little bit. You could be thinking, maybe just because I'm hearing stumbling. I don't know if you've just been like you feel like you've had to take a step back or something, or you feel like you haven't quite found your footing on something that you're trying to accomplish here. But I feel like spirit is letting you know you're already on your way. I feel like your intuition is really calling you. For some of you, in the last reading, I was getting a ancestor was trying to kind of let you know that there's no need to overthink. There's something that's coming in for you that it's like a blessing that you're not expecting, or maybe you just thought that you weren't deserving of it at that time, because you could have been like in a really maybe in a bit of a lull when it comes to your life. But I feel like spirit is trying to let you know, or your ancestors trying to let you know, like you're on your path. Just don't overthink what you're trying to accomplish this week. For some of you, this could be in work, or this could be in love, or just like in your general day-to-day life. Like you could just be maybe a little bit overwhelmed. Because I'm hearing bombarded. Like you could just be feeling bombarded with a lot of responsibility or a lot of things that you're trying to keep up with this week. For some of you, you could be like called to lead in some way. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What else is coming in for the collective this week? Yeah, I feel like you're really going to need to tap into your intuition. I also feel like there's going to be people coming to you for guidance, like they need you to teach them something, or they need insight in some way, or this could be someone coming in for you. So keep an open mind. Maybe you could be thinking like, should I trust this person? Should I trust their guidance? And spirit is trying to tell you like there's something that you're needing to learn, or someone that's coming in to offer you some sort of assistance. You're needing to trust it. I also feel for some of you, you could be really tapping into like trying to speak to a passed on loved one, or like getting really in tune with your ancestors. I feel like this is necessary because they are trying to assist you right now. They're trying to help like lay a foundation for you. And I feel like maybe you could have blocked it for a while, or it was something that was like either uncertain to you or unclear to you, or just maybe new. Maybe this is something new. You could be like tapping into your spirituality, but this could be something new for you. But I feel like, yeah, you see, it's something that you're like really putting in the groundwork on. You're really getting your footing on. We have new life here. You may have a fresh start or be called to bring in a new perspective to an old situation. You also may be getting a tempting job offer or moving to like a new place. So somebody, I feel like I'm telling you, there's a lot of new stuff coming your way, collective. This has to do with like new beginnings, new foundations, or maybe you're just really putting down some solid roots. You could be purchasing a home. You could be really thinking about your future. That's funny as hell. I'm gonna say you could really be thinking about your future. Look at that, spirit. It says plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Damn, that's crazy as hell. And it says journey at the bottom of the deck here. You may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. Collective, for some of you, you're like embarking on a new journey. And there's something about this week where either you're starting to get these opportunities unfolding to you, or you just could be feeling like, wow, there's a lot going on right now, a lot that I'm trying to accomplish, and it could just be feeling heavy. You could just feel like the weight of the world is on you. But it's like it's something that you've asked for because we have like seeding the light. So this is things that you've asked for, and now you've been placed in a position to receive it. It just may feel like, holy crap, it was so unexpected, and it's a happy burden to carry, but definitely feels like you're feeling the weight of it all. Just know that spirit is there, like helping you sow these seeds and make sure that this is a prosperous event for you. Talk to me about this week, Holy Spirit. What else does the collective need to know? We have good fortune. Let's go. Then look on here, it says seeking advice, major changes, independence, and individuality. You're being called to have faith in your skills and talents. There's something about this that's going to help you bring about a brighter future for yourself. I just feel like you're needing good advice, or you're going to be getting good advice. I feel like whatever this enlightenment is, this is going to be exactly what you need to work things out, like for your best and highest good, okay? And then but it's all up to you. But look, you see someone is watching over you. I'm telling you, there's a lot of ancestral energy in this reading, y'all. With hold your vision. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. I'm gonna slow the hell down. It's funny, we're getting a lot of mirrored energy. We have 1331, 2112, 1551. So there's a lot about um possibly like a lot of reflection that may have just taken place or that you're possibly going through. That's kind of what this feels like. It feels like you are like something is coming full circle because I'm seeing the eight. So you could have experienced something and it took you through it for a little bit, and now you're coming back around to the opportunity and everything is kind of starting to go into flow. I also feel like you may be revisiting an opportunity that's allowing you to move through it in a better, like from a better perspective, or in a being in a better place about it. So for an example, you could have lost someone in your life and you could have taken it hard, and then there's a situation that comes about where it's like it brings that old energy back, but you're in a place of peace through it this time around. Instead of feeling the pain, you're in the place of peace, and it's like just a reminder that we go through life and it's seasons of these emotions, seasons of these experiences, and it feels like you could be brought through something and you could feel like, damn, I remember the space I was in at that time. Or you could be living this through the experience of someone else. So there could be someone around you that could be going through a heartbreak or going through a difficult time financially. And you could have been in that space at some point, and now you're like watching it happen to someone you care about or someone you love, and you're like, damn, like I remember when I was in that space, and it's like allowing you to empathize. And this could be someone that's asking you for advice to help them come out of that position. I feel like there's something about this where you help give them some sort of insight or some sort of awakening, and it's like blessings come from that. It also feels like blessings come towards them for like heeding advice. um but I'm getting, sorry guys, my dog is like playing around over here. Can we not? Can we not do this right here? Thank you. But let's see, what else, Spirit? What's coming in for the collective this week? What's coming in for the collective this week? We have the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. There's somebody that's missing you. Someone feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, or someone feels like they're missing your energy, missing your touch, missing your conversations. Someone misses the way things used to be. I also feel like the part of them wishes that they could like step up or be more, maybe they wish they had more confidence to come and speak to you. That's why I keep feeling like if this is you, collective, I feel like you could have been going through a period of just feeling like, dang, when is it going to be my turn? And I feel like spirit is letting you know it's about shifting your perspective. It's there's a blockage here where things aren't working with you, but it's because you kind of feel out of sync. For some of you guys, you could have like lost a little bit of faith in the world or lost a little bit of faith, which I get it because with everything going on right now, I completely understand how you can feel that way, but this just feels like maybe you've lost faith in leadership and you just feeling like why would I continue to invest in something that continues to take from me in some way. Soleil. So let's see what else. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see what else. We have the lovers, the knight of pentacles here, the empress with the six of swords. So what this is telling me is okay, for some of you this is a lover or someone that you have a like a soul connection with, someone that there's a lot of deep emotional connection to. This is somebody that does feel like dang, things are not the way they used to be, or this is not the type of connection that I'm looking for. Something feels out of sync and someone's not really sure how to fix it. They don't know how to come and rebuild the foundation or rebuild with you. um they feel like this is something that's gonna it's gonna be a slow build. Like they're gonna have to really take the time to either, because I'm hearing rework some things or work work you back into their life or vice versa. Because collective, I'm not sure what happened here, but someone felt really passionate about moving in another direction, or someone felt really passionate about stepping up and like putting the focus back on themselves and just elevating. The Empress shows up when it's time for growth and elevation, right? So this is about someone who is wanting to be the best version of themselves. They want to not only financially feel stable, but they also want to love themselves more. They want to nurture themselves. This is somebody that feels like, why would I feed everyone before me? No, I need to make sure that I'm okay so that I have to give to everyone. And this is somebody that's learned that. They've also feel like they're in a position to offer this advice and be available to other people because they've been through so much and they finally gotten to a place in their life where they feel really calm. So now it's like, okay, since I've taken this time, since I've given a lot of myself, I've given time to myself. Now I'm capable. I'm available. And I feel like there's someone that is either realizing this and is missing out. There's something about that. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. The kiddos are like, you guys should know by now if you've been with me long enough. My kids at this time, they do their chores and stuff and they get a little rowdy. So I have to keep reminding them that I'm on live. But what I'm seeing for you this week is because it's like I see a few things. For some of you, you guys are like coming out of a state where you feel that you maybe you weren't as connected with the universe, you weren't connected with what was going on. You feel like in your material world, in your everyday life, right? Because the pentacle speaks of what you experience in your daily life. Um, you could just feel like things are moving slow and you're just ready to like finally ramp things up with this Knight of Wands. Like I'm passionate. I feel like things are finally coming in for me, and you feel like you're ready to move, you're ready to do more. But there's something that is you feel like is blocking, or something that's moving slow, where maybe in your you could be feeling like this is happening because of your financial state. You could feel like love needs to be on the back burner until you stabilize yourself. And I see that coming in. I feel like maybe just this week you could just be feeling like you've had to like haul out a lot of cash lately. Maybe you feel like your bank account isn't as stable right now, but it's because you're waiting for something to come in, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles speaks of being patient and things balancing out with the lovers here. Things will come together and things will be back in harmony and in balance again. And then you'll be feeling like you're back on top. I just feel like maybe right now you could have taken a hit financially, or maybe you have to sit some events out. Maybe this week you can't do as much as you may want to do, and it's kind of has you in a bit of a like a blah or like a little meh kind of feeling, you know. And if this isn't you, then there's somebody around you this week that just feels like, damn, I want to be able to communicate with them. I want to be able to talk to them, but there's nothing that I can offer. Someone feels like they can't offer you anything. Someone feels like you were right to leave them because there's not much that they can give you. They feel like they slow your life down and they don't offer any stability to you. Yeah, but that's the thing. They still want to come and offer you something anyway. The 3 of Pentacles. And the very thing that blocks this connection is the fact that there's someone or something that's not stable. The Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. There's an opportunity to work something out here. And if this isn't in a connection, then this has to do with the job situation, or this has to do with like your finances, where maybe you feel like I'm just waiting for that one opportunity. And then it's like it comes in right at the right time. The Knight of Pentacles is all about being patient and choosing the right situation, the right opportunity, because you're being called to use because I just heard keep your wits about you. Like which I don't I don't even talk like this. Like what in the world? But this is what I'm getting here. Like somebody is saying you need to think smart, you need to really be prepared, you need to know all the facts, get all the information before you make a decision. For some of you guys, if this is like a if you're thinking about making a business decision or purchasing a home or something like that, you really need to take your time and make sure that you don't rush the decision. Um, get a lawyer involved, or an adjuster or someone that knows their stuff, because there's something that someone is trying to make you move through like quickly. But I feel like you're being called to, you're good, like you'll have what you want, but you need to make the right decisions because you've been there, done that. The Empress knows, right? The Empress is no fool. So this is someone who like you need to know that where you're going, you can grow there. There's opportunity for you to expand your life, put down those roots, you know, grow a family or expand a family for some of you guys. Some of you there could be like someone coming in once you lay this foundation. Because I have the Empress and I have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you guys, if you are moving, you're either getting married and moving into a home, or you're getting ready to move and you're going to meet the very person you're looking for. But it has something to do with this, like the space that you were in and what you're getting ready to move towards. So collective, you got good shit coming to you. I feel like not only are you going to feel like the best version of yourself, but you got somebody that's either going to acknowledge the fact that you are the bomb diggity, and they want something with you. They want to work with you, they want to be a part of your life in some way. And if this is like a work situation, this is people who acknowledge who you are and your it's like what you're capable of. Like you can grow something, you can really like take something, and it's like you make someone look good, or you make a business look like it's thriving, or it's some whatever it is, or wherever you go you make things grow and become successful. Like they benefit off of you, and you also look good. So there's somebody who feels like not only do you know your shit, but you're actually like book smart and street smart, and you got it going on. And Spirit says that's actual factuals. So there's something this week where somebody is either recognizing who you are, they want to offer something to you, or this is just about you getting opportunities because um you're finally understanding your worth and understanding who you are, and people are acknowledging this. They're like, because you see it, they see it, because that's what I'm getting. It's like a mirror. So it's like someone is starting to see you. And if you've been feeling like people have undermined you, people overlook you, people aren't truly appreciating who you are or what you offer, it's it's something to do with the way you're looking at yourself, because you're coming out of the Four of Cups energy and moving into this Empress energy, which is telling me that maybe you weren't really appreciating you, you weren't really loving you. There could have been a bit of insecurity or a lot of doubts. Um, and you're coming out of this. This is like a shift in perspective, and it feels like it's giving you everything you need. It's bringing in prosperity, it's bringing in new opportunities. And it's something about this week where something in your brain shifts and you start to realize, okay, it's not about the way everyone else sees me, it's about how I see myself. And the more you build your confidence, you attract, because the Lover's card is about attraction. So if you stay in this state where you're just like you're in a lull, or you're like, woe is me, things aren't happening the way I want, because we all fall into that sometimes, right? But the longer you stay there, you're attracting more of that, and it's slowing things down for you. The minute you come out of this and you start focusing on your confidence, focusing on all that you have to offer, you could be like really practicing affirmations, just speaking positive things into your life, avoiding negativity. And I feel like that's what's moving you along to a new place. And baby, things are looking good for you. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull your week spread. Okay. And let's see what else is coming in for the collective. I swear, the one thing that I hate is once I like, if I have a certain schedule, and let's say I don't like get to stick to it because I'm sick or I have to take care of life, right? Like life be life, and it's like you fall out of the algorithm, and then YouTube, it takes forever to try to get back in. It's such a pain, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's pull your week spread and let's see what's coming in. I guess we can do, let's start from the weekend, right? Let's just do the weekend going forward. Okay, let's do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so what you don't see coming is the Ten of Cups with the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you just really have to focus. It's like this week, you can have all the joys, all the love, all the success you want, as long as you keep focusing on the good stuff. Like my fiance always says, hunt for the good things, right? So it's like focus on all the good stuff, keep moving forward, fighting for like all the joy and happiness that you can possibly experience, because there's going to be things that are going to try to tear you away from it. There's going to be people that are going to try to you know how they say, like, when the devil's busy, like when you're at your best and you are feeling really good, that's when the devil's most busy, right? So for some of you, it's like the devil will use everything that you love against you when you're trying to come out of a negative place, or when you're trying to really focus on your passions or your goals. It's like everything that you could possibly think, you start to think that everything is working against you. And I feel like um there are things, there may be some unseen forces working against you. Possibly a clearing could be very beneficial to you. Just doing like a spiritual cleanse, prayer, whatever works for you, okay? You can like cleanse your mirrors, salt your mirrors just for protection and like keeping everything, like a little bit of mirror magic, closing them off so that no one can send any negativity your way. You can even like speak into your food, speak into the water, speak into everything that you're ingesting and you're putting into your body, because there's something about like a clearing that could be necessary. Just clear like open up your windows, mop your house from one end to the front, from the back end to the front, and dump the water. That's like very basic stuff that we do in my house and in my family. And it's just like as you're doing this, you're clearing your space and you're dumping it outside and you're releasing all of that. And it's like you speak to these spirits and you tell them where they can't be there. Like you have dominion over this. That's the beautiful thing about God. Like you are blessed to cast out what does not serve you and remove what is not meant to be in your energy, right? And I feel like for some of you guys, you may need to do that this week because you do have someone or something that is trying to come in and delay blessings for you or just stop you from moving forward. So, and this is like a little bit of trickster energy, right? It's it's like fairy energy. Like you have some good ones and you have some bad ones. So for some of you guys, you're gonna need to just clear your space, protect yourself. And just keep an eye out because there are going to be things where you're going to have to really be like, I know what you're trying to do. And I'm telling you, it's going to be with the very things that you invest your everyday life in. It could be through the people you talk to every day, your besties, your family members, your children. It's like through the things that you love most, those are going to be the things that test you. So this week, just be very mindful of that because that's something that you're not seeing, right? Um, but I see like some sort of See, this is why I feel like there's a clearing that's necessary because I feel like there's work that's trying to block you, but I feel like your ancestors are working with you. So they don't want you to overthink this. They want you to just keep focusing on your goals, keep moving forward because your ancestors got your back. Like it literally says this could be like somebody you call Nana, someone named Anna is showing up for me too. Somebody could have a name with the letter J. But there's something about this where it's like, whoever this is someone that was like a prayer warrior. This is someone that like they just don't play about their baby. That's what I'm hearing. Like they don't play about their baby. And they are constantly watching over you. They could be reaching out to you in a dream state, but they're working on your behalf to clear out anything that's trying to create a blockage for you. And this is what they're doing. It's the things that are behind the scene that you don't see. This is the unseen forces that are trying to block a new beginning, all because you're trying to work and fight to get out of whatever this little space that you could have been in. But I feel like you're taking control this week. I'm sorry, Saturday feels like you are in your bag, like you are making moves, you're feeling like a boss, you feel like you got things under control, things are moving the way you like it. If you're with your family, because there's somebody here with two children, this could be maybe you have a situation with like you could be having a conversation or something with a family member, someone that you respect. Or this could be like a conversation with like the mother or father of your children or your partner. And you could be just like really discussing your goals and your aspirations and planning things. You could be wanting to go places or create things or wanting to build something in your home or a foundation or working with the ground. There's something like that here. But I feel like whatever you're putting your energy into or what you're building or it's like you're working through, you're solving problems. You feel really confident in this and you feel like their ability to get this done, like you feel very confident that this is actually going to take off for you. So there's something about this week where it's like you start to also have a renewed sense of faith in your person or a renewed sense of faith in a boss or something like that or someone you respect here and thinking like okay, this person not only is looking out for me but they're a good teammate, they're someone I want to work with. This is someone that I can depend on, someone I can count on, like they have my best interest. You feel like this person could be really smart or really like just really capable, like they got the gift of gab. um and I feel like this is something that or this is you. This is you in this place feeling like, oh, you're able to manifest and make things happen. Because the emperor energy, when you have the emperor energy with the three of pentacles, this is like, oh, we're making moves and I'm gonna make sure that this happens. So it feels like people are moving for you. People are working for you. And this feels like this week you're being called to like really focus on building your confidence, speaking clearly, communicating exactly what it is that you need, making sure that you're making effective changes in your life. And it's like not only feeling the need to demand what you want, but just owning it. Like if you need your time, pull your energy back from anyone that you feel is just abusing it. And it doesn't have to be from a place of anger. This could be from a place of love. Like you do what you need to do for you, and people will move around you. Like they will just adapt. Because I feel like there's something this week that's coming in that you're getting such clarity on, and this inspires you. This makes you want to make moves. This makes you want to move. Like for some of you guys, you could be starting a business. You could be really like understanding. Okay, for some of you, you could be I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but some of you could be coming celibate. Others of you, you could just be really like I don't know why this feels like you're like harvesting energy. Like you could just be really protecting your energy and trying to accomplish a goal, or you could just be fasting, or there's something about that. This could be like a spiritual fast, or maybe you could just be practicing abstinence in some way, and you feel like this energy because there's something boiling here. And it feels like passion, but collective this week, it just feels like there's something you're pulling away from, or this is somebody that's like, look, I've been waiting all this time. I'm ready for you. This could be somebody that's feeling really passionate about you this week, and they want to talk to you. They want to tell you this. But you have a lot of energy that's coming in this week where somebody wants to break free, or they want to break through with you. I feel like you're gonna be called to like, I don't know, you may have to tell someone like you're not ready to make a decision, or you may have to tell someone like, um because I don't know why I feel like it's gonna take a lot of courage for you to tell somebody wait or no, or maybe you don't want to work with them. There may be a difficult conversation that you have to have where you tell somebody, listen, this isn't gonna work for me, but this will. Like it's a bit of a compromise that's necessary, but you feel confident, and there's something about you feeling like, hell yeah, I'm in my energy, I'm in my bag. Like I feel like I had to be brave to tell somebody exactly what I needed, or what I wouldn't do, or what I won't allow. Like you could be negotiating here. That's what this feels like. Like there's a negotiation happening, and you feel really like nervous about it, and you could have to like really be brave and tell what is necessary, or tell somebody exactly what you need or what you can offer them. Because this feels like I don't want to let somebody down because someone looks at me like I'm head like top dog. But for some of you guys, you're doing what you need to do for you, and because you continue to choose you, this is why you feel confident. Yep, Nine of Swords. This is something that you could be like up in your head about. I'm telling you, like, man, I know what I be feeling. You could feel like, oh my God, but if I do this, it's like, then what are they gonna think? Like, how do I do this? Seven of Pentacles. You start to think about what is worth the time and energy, what is worth the investment. And this feels new to you because maybe you're not that person. Maybe you're always like available. But I feel like for some of you, that's your justice, is saying enough is enough. I can only give as much as I can give, and nothing more. Knight of Cups, literally, and nothing more. I can give what I can give, and that's it. But this is like a whole new version of you. And this makes you feel really good because you no longer feel like a doormat. You no longer feel like you're just getting by. Tell me about this Queen of Swords here. If this is love, all right, let's switch gears for a second. If this is love, for some of you guys, you're getting ready to embark on a new journey in your life, and there's someone that's not happy that you are getting the romance that you've been waiting for. It's like your karma for getting something so good in your life, it feels like somebody else's, or your dharma feels like someone else's karma. Like somebody has to watch you have a beautiful, successful relationship or situation, and you have somebody that feels like, why am I feeling that, spirit? Like somebody feels like they can't be happy, or they feel like they need to come and say something. but it feels like spirit is making them like stop themselves from doing this. Tell me about this Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Somebody wants to come and like express something here. And the Ten of Cups. Someone feels like, ooh, okay. Someone feels like they're finally understanding what it is. Back. What just happened? Okay, I think we're back. So sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. We should be good now. Okay. Somebody, what I was saying is, let me make sure the audio is back. All right, we're good. Okay. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords in this situation, Holy Spirit? I feel like somebody feels like they need to come and have a conversation with you, but they feel like they need to come correct to speak to you. Because what they want, their intentions is to come and express love. They want to come and talk to you. They want to make sure that you know that they're here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. Somebody feels like they want to tell you, like, listen, I want to spend my life with you. I want to, like, somebody feels like they're ready to be a husband or a father. Like, someone, yeah, lovers here at the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to really show up for you. They want to have, like, this life with you. And maybe they feel like they've had to like work through some things. They had to find the courage. Somebody had to find stability here in order to come your way. And I feel like they're finally ready. Ten of Pentacles. Someone feels like you are the person they want to spend their life with. And they also feel like there's some sort of inheritance that you come with, or they feel like you're really witchy. Like Seven of Swords and the Moon. Somebody feels like I don't know, somebody could be a little bit afraid of you. Like they feel like, oh, like you're into some different things, or you could be spiritual and really connected with your ancestors. And this person could feel like, I don't know, this is a little different. But there's something that's so unique about you that they can't look away, even if they don't understand what it means. Even if they don't have a full like understanding of what you do, this is someone that feels like this doesn't all make like really make sense to me, but and they could kind of feel like you the Queen of Pentacles. It's like they feel like you're a match, but maybe one is more traditional and you're more spiritual, and part of them feels like I don't know about this, but they still feel guided towards you. They still feel like, yeah, they just feel like um they feel like there's something about you that could be really different, but they're intrigued. And it doesn't make sense to them, but they still wanna come your way anyway. That is so funny. You got a lot coming up this week, and I feel like a lot of what's coming in is gonna involve you moving away from things that aren't serving you, things that are pulling on your energy, that are keeping you feeling drained. You're gonna be called to like switch up your perspective, switch up your approach, pull your energy back. It's like you're teaching lessons by withdrawing. And I feel like that is the best way to get clarity on how to move forward. This week, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. Just keep that in mind. You're going to be getting a lot of information. There's things that are going to be coming to light to you where you're going to go, oh, okay, now I know exactly what I need to do. Because you're going to have people trying to push your buttons this week, or you're going to have people that are just going to test your boundaries. And it's about seeing if you can compose yourself in the midst of that. And then there's blessings that come in because you are like learning how to move with people, only entertaining things that really like they suit you, things that you feel feed you. You're not just giving to everyone. There's going to be a lot about you being in your power and feeling in control. This is about doing protection work also. Like maybe you just need to um like take time for yourself and start your days a little bit different so that you feel like you have more control instead of just jumping straight into chaos. You know what I mean? But this week, this feels very this feels like you get back to you, or this week it feels like you're getting what you need. and you're gonna do what you need to do for you, and everyone else is gonna have to be okay with it. And those who get it and those who truly care about you, they're gonna just understand judgment. Yeah, I see. Okay, if you can't understand that, then see you later. Because I have to do what's right for me. I'm telling you, somebody is, or and if this is someone like, let's say we're talking about situationship energy or people lingering from the past. I really hate discussing a lot of that stuff, but sometimes you have lingering energy. This is somebody that's like, too bad, so sad, like you lost your chance. I'm moving on. Someone's made their judgment. They're moving forward because they understand what they want. Someone understands, like, I'm dealing with someone that doesn't play around. I'm dealing with someone that is like, this is not something that you come across easily. Like, I'm not going to play around with this or I will lose out. So take that how it resonates, collective. But this week ahead looks really good. It feels like you are in your power, and we love that energy here. Now let's do a deep dive into love real quick. Um, we'll pull a different deck just to switch up the energy. All right, Holy Spirit, what's going on this week in love? What's going on this week in love? What's going on this week in love? It's crazy how I'm getting so many distractions. My like, I'm getting messages, calls, everything. Okay, what's going on this week in love for the collective? The Hierophant. I told you somebody's thinking about marriage or just really. You guys have the Three of Pentacles show up in every spread I've done. This speaks of someone wanting to build a strong foundation, like really put down roots. Somebody is really thinking about like the next steps, thinking about what they can offer you here. There's somebody who feels like maybe to be with you, they have to let some things go. Sometimes there's things that are, it's hard for us. Like it's patterns that we've been so accustomed to, and they come across someone or they come across a person like you, and you just have strong boundaries where you're just not tolerating certain things. Like there's a lot that comes with um taking a step further with you, and someone is willing to leave something or someone behind in order to go in this direction. Yeah, something that maybe it was difficult. It's been a bit of a struggle. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress in the same position, you guys. Like, this is someone that has to weigh their options. Yes, Eight of Pentacles. They really had to think about it. I'm telling you, somebody feels like either you could be really witchy, because look at her. Either you could be really witchy, or it's like they just feel like this is something they have to really focus on. They have to really learn, or they could just love the fact that with you they're constantly feeling like they have to keep relearning you or learning new things about you. I want to tap into this just to see what's going on here, but before we do, I just feel like this week in love, it feels like you have possibly a few people in your energy that you're trying to figure out um which one you want to take more serious, but that may require you leaving someone behind. For some of you, it feels like there's one person that you feel like you can have a good life with, but maybe there's a lingering energy or some things that some wounds that have opened up that you have to heal and let go of. For some, this is like maybe feeling like a little bit non-committal, like a little bit afraid of commitment or afraid of marriage or a sense of family for somebody. Like as much as they want to have like a happy family life, and they want to have, like, maybe somebody's finding out that there's a baby involved, like someone's pregnant, and now this means, okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to really commit to this person. I want my life to be in one household, like I don't want to have to um have a two parent household kind of situation. Somebody is just really like really thinking about the time and the energy that it's going to take to commit. This is about loyalty. This is about hard work and effort that's being put into this. So for some of you, you could be finding out like, hey, we're having a baby and now we need to focus on what life will look like. For others of you, this is like, hey, we've been together for some time. Like, what are we doing? How are we progressing? And if this has nothing to do with marriage, um, then this is just about you feeling like you and your partner can grow together spiritually. You feel like when you two come together, you teach each other some really powerful lessons, and it helps you to abandon the parts of yourself that maybe it doesn't suit you where you're going. The parts of yourself that you felt like, damn, I can't trust anybody. And then you realize, well, now you have someone you can trust. It's like when you have when you have really good love in your life, it, whether you like it or not, you start to realize you feel safe. I am so sorry, you guys. Like, I never have this many interruptions like this. Let me just make sure. Okay, let's see if we're back. Are we good? Let me know if we're back. Okay. So what I was saying is, if this is like just like this, it has nothing to do with marriage or anything like that, or whatever it is, right? This just feels like a situation where you're dealing with somebody that is really helping you grow spiritually. They're helping you grow, and abandon the parts of you that could have just felt like relationships don't really get you anywhere, or marriage is a thing of the past, or a marriage, I'll never do that again, or why would I commit to someone when I can have options? It's like there's something that you're abandoning, or even this could even be like maybe you don't trust someone, or you don't trust someone is stable enough for you, or you don't trust that someone will support you and be there for you and like s- love you properly. Like you could just be constantly constantly throwing things up in the air. Well, one minute you feel like, oh my God, I have everything I want. And then the next minute you second guess it. I feel like there's something this week that's happening where you're finally feeling like this is my person. Like this person gets it. Or this, and this doesn't have to be romantic, guys. Like you could just feel like you met somebody that understands you on such a deep level, and you feel like you continue to grow with this person, and you appreciate them being in your life so much. That it could be a mother figure, it could be a really good friend, it could be a spiritual leader or a spiritual teacher, it could be your kids, but it's just there's something that you're learning and you just feel like really connected to God or really connected to the universe, and you're like so grateful. You feel like you're really starting to better understand what you need in this world and better understand yourself, better understand what you're like the type of life that you're wanting to live. And this speaks of like you having a lot of gratitude for this growth. So there's something this week where if this is love, this is somebody you are not playing about. This is someone that you really want to be with, or you really want to take things to the next level with. And it's because someone feels like they've met the one. For some of you, you could have met somebody at work, and now you got to tell someone you got to leave. If you're in a connection, maybe you met somebody, could be in the workplace or somewhere where you frequent often, you spend a lot of time there, you could be creative in this space, or you could be really invested, like this is your happy place kind of thing. And you meet this person and now you have to tell somebody like, hey, I'm gonna have to leave because there's someone else. And maybe this could be you trying to figure out how to say this to a person. Take it how it resonates, y'all. But whatever this is this week, it feels like the decision you make, you feel like it's the best decision you could possibly make. Because you feel like this is what you've been waiting for. Now you just got to move. There's a new life. And sometimes that means you have to let go of something or someone that just can't go on the next level of this journey with you. But that's like your justice in the situation, because somebody could have been done wrong, or somebody could have been maybe this person was good for you for the moment, but spirit has something better in store for you. And sometimes you have to abandon a version of yourself in order to have to grow and elevate and become this new version, to become prepared for the very blessings that God has for you. So take it how it resonates. Just know that on this journey, in love, you're getting exactly what you've been wanting, or you're getting exactly what you need. In love, that makes you grow, that makes you experience true joy, love, and partnership. Three of Pentacles speaks of partnership. This is someone that wants to put the hard work in, they want to put the effort. Eight of Pentacles, like, I'm here, I'm gonna learn you whether you like it or not. Like, this is somebody that's in it for the long haul. But again, it just feels like someone is more traditional and someone is more spiritual. I keep getting that energy here. Why the Eight of Cups, Spirit, this week for the collective? Why the Eight of Cups? The Ace of Wands, because somebody has an exciting new opportunity. Why the Eight of Cups? Someone feels inspired. It's like, I don't mind. You ever have a thing where like a situation where you feel like, man, I don't mind walking away from this if that means I'm going towards something better. Like, I'll gladly walk away from this because what's on the other side of this is life changing. Ace of Cups, I kid you not. Someone is walking away from a situation or a version of themselves that just kept holding them back. And they're finally taking a chance on joy, happiness, love. And for someone, it's an Emperor energy, Empress energy. I'm telling you, someone feels like they're taking a chance because it's exactly what they've been looking for, their other half. Like, this is somebody that feels like, oh my God, you mirror so much back to me. And it's the very thing that they've needed. It's like the opposites attract energy, like someone feels like, oh my God, how could we possibly work? But it just works. Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is it. And this is somebody that they're gonna keep fighting till death. Till death do them part. So someone feels very adamant about this connection and they're not gonna give up because spirit is guiding them towards this. Um, okay. Let's go ahead and pull a guidance message on this. And then I'm going to get out of here because I have so much to do, guys. But I wanted to make up because yesterday's reading, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I spent like 20, at least 25 good minutes on here. Didn't even know that the mic wasn't working. Like, what the hell is that? All right, so let's go ahead and pull your guidance message. Holy Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know for this week? Offer guidance for them to get through this week, to be in a peaceful place, to motivate them. It says, your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what is taking place in your life. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something significant to your soul's journey. Trust and love Sorry, trust and love. That is not what it says, but that's what I heard. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love in your life. Let your heart be at peace as it guides you onward. I mean, yo, that's literally the message that I was getting. Like, don't allow your past to hold you back and keep you dark and keep you in a state with feeling like you're not available for love, or you're not capable of having it, or the world just sucks so much that you can't even, how could I possibly have this? Like, don't keep yourself in that state because spirit is already telling you, like, you have no idea what's in front of you, but I do. So let me help you. Let me get you there. And it's going to take a lot of courage, and it's going to take you being brave and standing up for yourself, and also getting out of your own way in order to do this. And it literally says you're going to need wisdom and courage. That's that Queen of Swords and that Strength card energy. And the King of Wands, because you got that a lot too. It's going to take a lot of confidence and courage and wisdom to accomplish something significant to your soul's journey, which is why I kept saying this felt very spiritual, because there's something about not only the connection that felt spiritual, but just your week in general where it feels like it's like propelling you onto this journey where you're going to be like things are coming in for you and you're going to be like, holy crap, how do I do it all? And your spirit guides are going to warn you like sometimes you're going to have to say no. Sometimes it's okay for you to pivot, or for you to say, well, I can't do this for you, but I can meet me here, like let's compromise here. And that has to be okay, because if they truly love and respect you, and they know what you're capable of, then they know what you, if you're asking for if you're telling them what you can't offer them, then they respect and like respect what you do, or respect you enough to know like that you're just being honest. But I feel like you're going to be at peace by doing this because you're standing up for yourself. And the best way to love you is to know what you can give and know when you can't. And I feel like your guides are kind of telling you this. I feel like the world is kind of in a state where they'll just, everything will just suck you dry and become a succubus if you allow it. And the way that you can express not only love for yourself but for those around you is to be in the best version of yourself. And I take this message for myself too, because that's kind of the space that I've been feeling too. Like I've been pulled in so many directions where it feels like sometimes I have to just take a minute for me. And even if that upsets everyone else, they'll learn that it is okay for you to fight for yourself. It is okay for you to take a minute for yourself and say, no, in this moment, I need to prioritize my own well being. And if that upsets you, you're going to be okay. You'll also learn how to do that for yourself when you need it too. It literally says trust in the invisible workings. What someone doesn't understand now will be the best blessing in their life later. And then we have a chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. This will be reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through and this is the goddess mother Lalita, through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. And you see how, like, it was responding, like, spirit was responding to the two messages. On one side, this has to do with you having boundaries, protecting yourself, loving yourself. And I keep trying to get through this message without the constant disruption. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're back. Let's try to finish. One half of this message was guidance for what you need to do for yourself. The other half of this message has to do with you closing out cycles when it comes to the things that just you hold, the things you've held on to, parts of yourself that you are no longer, like maybe you're just not that person anymore. And now you need to find a new way of being, or just releasing things that people have done to you to move you forward, Like there's so many different things um that you're moving out of, and you're starting to create new opportunities. It's like spirit trying to bring a new life for you, but sometimes you have to, 8 of cups, right? Release yourself, or let go of a part of yourself that is not working for you, or let go of people that just maybe they just didn't serve where you're going, or they gave you what you needed to know. They taught you the lessons they needed to teach you. They showed you the parts of yourself that maybe were a little bit ugly, that you now recognize, and you're like, okay, I can be a better version now. I can show up differently now. And also I can show up for myself better. I don't need to rely on them for love. I don't need to show up for them more than I show up for myself. Like these are people who um you may have wanted on your journey. You want to take them with you, but sometimes there's parts of your life where you have to explore different avenues, and everyone can't be there. And if it's not a specific like person, then sometimes this is just jobs that no, they don't serve you no more. Maybe they pay the bills, but it's not like leading you closer to a more purposeful life where you feel fulfilled and love, and just loving what you do. Right now your focus is this divine plan that God has in store for you. And I feel like you're already on your way. Don't overthink this experience, just keep moving forward. Hold your vision towards the things that you're trying to aspire to become, and know that your guides are kind of moving you forward. um but You got to also understand as you're moving forward, you're going to have things that are going to try to stop you along the way or create hiccups along the way. And that's just life. No need to overthink. Keep moving. Have faith that your guys are fighting you. These are your goons. They're protecting you. So there's nothing to worry about. And know that you are loved and everything is happening for your greater good. So be at peace with this reading. Know that you are protected, you are safe, and you are loved. And with that being said, I will leave it there. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe, like this reading, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Peace.